What if the very first book of the Bible isn't just about beginnings, but about your life today? Genesis is more than ancient history, it's the foundation of faith, the story of creation, brokenness, and God's promises. In the next 10 minutes, let's walk through Genesis together and discover 3 truths that can change how you see yourself, the world, and God. Genesis begins with the words, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." That opening line sets the tone. Life has order, meaning, and design. Humanity is described as being made in God's image, not by chance, but with dignity and responsibility. Think about that, every person carries God's imprint. Genesis 1 and 2 remind us that we were created to reflect His character, to care for creation, and to live in relationship with Him. The garden wasn't just paradise, it was a picture of harmony between God, humanity, and the world. So the first truth is this: you are not random. You are made on purpose, with purpose. The fall and brokenness. But Genesis doesn't hide the reality of human failure. Adam and Eve chose disobedience, and sin entered the story. That choice broke trust with God and introduced pain, shame, and separation. The ripple effect spread quickly. Cain killed Abel, violence filled the earth, and the flood showed how deeply corruption had taken root. Even after the flood, humanity struggled again at Babel, trying to build life apart from God. These stories aren't just about ancient people, they mirror our own struggles. We see pride, jealousy, fear, and rebellion in our world today. Genesis teaches us that sin fractures relationships, but it also shows that God's mercy never disappears. Even in judgment, there is always a thread of hope. But Genesis doesn't hide the reality of human failure. Adam and Eve chose disobedience, and sin entered the story. That choice broke trust with God and introduced pain, shame, and separation. The ripple effect spread quickly. Cain killed Abel, violence filled the earth, and the flood showed how deeply corruption had taken root. Even after the flood, humanity struggled again at Babel, trying to build life apart from God. These stories aren't just about ancient people, they mirror our own struggles. We see pride, jealousy, fear, and rebellion in our world today. Genesis teaches us that sin fractures relationships, but it also shows that God's mercy never disappears. Even in judgment, there is always a thread of hope. Then comes the turning point. God calls Abraham. He makes a covenant, saying, "I will bless you, and through you all nations will be blessed." That promise becomes the heartbeat of the rest of Genesis. Through Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, we see a family chosen not because they were perfect, but because God is faithful. Abraham trusted God's call. Jacob wrestled with God and was transformed. Joseph endured betrayal, slavery, and prison, yet rose to power in Egypt, proving that what others meant for harm, God used for good. The covenant shows us that God's promises are stronger than human failure. Genesis is not just about beginnings, it's about a God who keeps His word. Asterisk. Genesis is more than ancient history. It's the foundation of faith, the story of beginnings, and a reminder that God is faithful from the very start. So let me ask you, which story from Genesis speaks to you most? Creation, fall, or covenant? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for listening.